The building, it's your boy Hollywood Sensei of the Blur Cartel. CEO status, you already know what it is.
You already know this is aka Zell Nobel, you know what I mean? Zell busy, bro. But I'm here. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into this music. We're gonna get into we got some I know
shout out to my boy Common, you know what I mean? Let me give you a little time to, you know what I mean, do your thing, bro.
It's your boy the Common, KJN_man.510. That's the Bay. Catch me on University Base. Catch me on What It Sound Like podcast. We get your best reviews and interviews.
Better than Jill. Up top, better than Jill.
She not. But I respect your confidence for saying that. You know,
I respect your confidence also.
Easily.
Texas, Big Crizzle, better than Chance the Rapper.
What?
You know what I mean? That's
We was trying to have a good song. Now
y'all heard
I had to throw that.
You trolling.
That's not trolling. That's not a troll. And you Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Hollywood Sensei of the Blur Cartel. What It Sound Like podcast, volume 3, track 11. I'm here by myself right now, but Zell will be here. Comment not in today, but he'll be back next week. But we're gonna start off with me first, you know what I mean, and then my co-host will be here with me. But I'm here right now, you know what I mean. Like I said, this is volume 3, track 11. I mean, we in the building for another great episode. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff. Definitely mostly pertaining to Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. You know, everything that's happening, that has happened over the past few days, last week or whatever. Records and whatnot. You know what I mean? Tweets, a bunch of tweets. You know what I mean? A lot of rants on Twitter, a lot of rants on Instagram Live. You know what I mean? There's a lot of just unholy behavior by the Barbz. You know what I mean? You got people now being involved in a FBI investigation, I think. You know what I mean? Which is, for hate speech and terroristic threats online. You know, it's really never that deep. You know what I mean? For y'all to put yourselves in danger for, a person that's, probably doesn't even know that you exist for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to, the Barbz, I get it. Y'all ride for Nicki. That's y'all queen or whatever. But, like, you know what I mean? If y'all get booked, you think she belling you out? Like, just keep it a buck. The FBI come knocking at your door, you think Nicki Minaj gonna save you? You know what I mean? She not. But, it's a lot of shit going on right now. Of course, I'm Team Meg. I've been on Team Meg. What's going on, Aisha? Shout out to Waifu Views podcast. Make sure y'all check them out. You know what I mean? One of the best shows out right now. But, yeah, I'm on Team Meg. I've been on Team Meg. Been on Team Meg in the Tory Lane situation. If you've been watching the show, you already know that. You know what I mean? And I'm on Meg's side here for this whole, feud, beef, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? I could get into the diss tracks, but, I don't want to give my opinion yet until Zell get here. You know what I mean? Until he pop up. I don't really want to, I don't want to tell you how I feel, but if you friends with me on Facebook, you already know how I feel. Like, I mean, you know that I'm on the Stallion side, and I'm not rocking with the record that Nicki Minaj put out. And like, we did a whole episode. I did a whole episode like last year or the year before talking about diss records and everything, feuds and beef and hip hop and stuff like that. Like, I love this type of shit. I love when, artists go back and forth, you know what I mean, and they throw their diss records at each other. Like, I live for this shit, but you know what I mean, this record that we were given, people just trying to say, oh man, she was just going easy on her. I hope so. If that's the excuse y'all want to rock with, I mean, more power to you. But I mean, it was just a horrible song. I mean, it was a bad song, but it's probably the I've heard a lot of bad diss tracks in my life, like a lot, and that joint might be top five. Like that joint might be top five. Like that shit was horrible, bro. Like I mean, it's 3-4 minutes of my life that I'm never gonna get back listening to that bullshit. But yeah, Aisha, you're right. It was dumpster juice. You know what I mean? Trash truck smoothie, whatever you want to call it. Like that shit was horrible. You know what I mean? Like, and I expect more from Nicki because Nicki actually got bars. Nicki can rap, but when it comes to like diss track, Nicki, she weak for real, for real. You heard what she, the whole Remy Ma situation. All those diss tracks was weak to me. Even the Remy Ma joint, the Sheether joint, that joint was ass. But but yeah, Nicki and Beef just I don't know, bro. I don't like it. You know what I mean? She not cut for it. I mean these and she said she got what 5 more songs in the tuck, whatever. If they as bad as the one we just heard, she can keep them, John. I mean, if they as bad as the ones we just heard, she could definitely keep them, John. You know what I mean, I don't. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. And I'm the reason why I'm so disappointed in Nicki because I listened to the Pink Friday 2 album and it was actually, it was good. It was okay. It was better than her last John. You know what I mean? She actually put out, a nice quality album. And then you just, I don't know. Like, I get it. I seen all the numbers. It's number 1 in this country, number 1 to iTunes, Spotify, all this other shit. Applause to you. Your fans is running your numbers up. But that still does not erase the fact that the song is bad. Like, bad songs go number 1 all the time. Like, it's been doing that for years. Like, but yeah, man, that's most of the stuff we gonna talk about. Like I said, when Zell get here, we'll touch more on the whole situation between Meg and Nicki. And also, you got Benzino and Eminem back at it again. Eminem dropped the diss record. I think the song was Doomsday. He dropped a little, couple shots at Benzino, said a couple things about Coil Ray or whatever. But Benzino dropped not 1, but 2 diss tracks. So, me and Zell we're gonna talk about that. Everyone went into it expecting it to be bad. Even if the hate was premeditated, she delivered. They expected it to be bad, and she delivered. She lived right up to them expectations. That shit was ass. But like I said, we're gonna talk more about it when Zell get here. I got some other stuff we can get into. So I'm gonna, put this question up. We're gonna talk about it, just me right now. So who from my mixtapes, they had a question. Who is an artist you refuse to listen to despite the hype? So everybody in the comments, let me know who's an artist that y'all refuse to listen to, despite the hype that they get. Like, for me, it's definitely not the person pictured. 21 Savage is one of the best artists out right now. Just dropped one of the fire albums of the year, and the year just started. Shout out to the 21 Savage American Dream album, which we will be reviewing soon once we get everybody in the, But yeah, the American Dream album just came out. But who is an artist you refuse to listen to despite the hype? We got a comment here. Drake and Future. Yeah. Two of the best of all time. And that's a bad hill to be dying on right now. You gotta get some Drake and Future in your life, Isha. Come on. I'll send you a playlist. I got you. You gotta get some Drake and Future in your life, please. especially Future. Like, I mean, you know, he one of the greatest of all time. Like, one of the greatest of all time. Shout out to
All right,
Zell,
you,
the Molly.
you can.
But yeah, artists I refuse to listen to despite the hype. I'm not going to corrupt your phone. I'm actually going to enhance it. I'm actually doing you a favor. You know what I mean, I'm looking out for you. You know what I mean, friends look out for friends. Shout out to Cleopatra.
Oh, we live already?
Yes, sir, we are.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
9:15 today. Hold on. Let me. Y'all can probably hear the game and everything. My fault, y'all.
No, you good, broski. Shout out to the Throne of Lies. But no, right now we just talking about who is an artist you refuse to listen to despite the hype. Now, Aisha said Drake and Future.
Future's mine.
Yo, this Future, like, y'all gotta
And
get
it's
this.
a bunch. Like my list is longer than most, but if I had to put one at the very top, like I just won't. Period.
Mine is probably like Lotto or something like that.
Like Lotto.
I ain't listening.
You can't fuck with Big Lotto.
I'm not listening to no Lotto.
Come on.
Not until she changed her name. When she changed her name,
rip me out the plastic.
Change to this. This is the change.
When she changed her name, I could probably get with it, but
the yellow one.
But nah, I'm not really rocking. I don't like the name Lotto.
Definitely. You prefer Moolah?
We know what it
no
refers to.
Then what is you want a third name change?
I want a different name. Period. Yeah. What her mom called her?
I think her name Alyssa.
Her first name you want her to be.
You said her name. Her name Melissa.
No, Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Yeah, I think so.
Call her Liz.
We can look it up though. Lotto.
Liz or something. I don't know. Liz.
What's her real name?
Call her Lissa.
Yeah, her name is Alyssa.
Yeah, her name Liz. Alyssa. A Money.
You know, shout out to, speaking of,
shout out to A Money, yo.
Shout out to A Money. You know what I mean? You know, also there's reports that 21 Savage got her name tattooed right here.
Which one? Alyssa?
Alyssa. Hey, listen.
Yo, shout out to 21. I saw he took that money from Kai. That's messed up, bro.
Lotto got his birth name tattooed in the same spot. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. It could be something. They could be dating. You never know. Y'all got each other's name tatted. That only mean one thing in my book. You know what I mean? But we'll get to that later. All right, so current events. Hold on. Current. Matter of fact, before we, how y'all doing tonight? What's going on with y'all? All right, so 50 Cent, Tierra Marie still at it. 50 files a motion seeking to collect the $50,000 debt that, Tierra Marie still ain't pay up. So
that's crazy.
This been going on for years. 50 really want his 50 G's. So, I don't know, Tierra. Just pay that man, dog. Like, just pay that man. Like, 50 Cent is a petty nigga. He not gonna stop till he get that bread. Like,
you know who I also don't really listen to? My bad. I don't want to go back to the old John.
No, you Gucci.
Tyler the Creator, yo. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate, yo. But,
you don't fuck with Tyler?
I can't believe
it's not even like I don't fuck with him. It's just like when his album come out and everybody like, yo, the album's fire. I'm like, all right, I'll take y'all word for it. Yeah.
Call Me When You Get Lost was a banger. That was one of the best albums that dropped that year it came out.
That's what they said. They said that.
Said, though.
You know what I mean? But I get it. A lot of people don't fuck with Tyler like that. You know what I mean?
I don't even know why.
Because he used to be a shit. And like not everybody decides to let that go. If you came up and your bars were about raping children and murdering bitches and blah blah blah. Like when you be just like, oh, I'm mature now and I don't talk like that. Well, not everybody cares. Some people are just like, all right, well, that was the impression you started with, so that's what I'm gonna leave you at. When he wanted to be gross and fuck white dudes and eat bugs and
white dudes.
Tyler Creator likes white men.
Yeah.
Right?
He literally said on several songs how he
like Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean is a what's the word for black men that primarily date white dudes? Whatever that word is, that's them niggas. Both of them niggas are they like pink meat.
They like white men.
They like pink.
Tyler said on several occasions how he was trying to smash one of the niggas from Zach and Cody.
I thought he was just playing, yo.
Nah. I mean, he said on one song he keep his house full of niggas that look like Dylan Sprouse and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I mean? That's his type. He likes a white twink.
I thought he was saying that like his homies, like
nah.
No.
When I hear somebody like, yo, I keep these niggas at the crib, I don't think like.
Well, I mean, depending on the person and who you're talking about, it could very well just mean I like to be surrounded by my good pals. And it could also mean these white men aren't allowed to wear drawers in my house because I want to be able to get it whenever I want it. Like, it just...
What?
Depends who you're talking about.
Listen, Tyler, go ahead. If you like white men, keep it. That's more for you, brother. You ain't got to worry about me.
Stay out of the way. This trim month.
You got to worry about me, bro. I'm good. Speaking of, being good, this is some good news. So TDE confirms new albums from Schoolboy Q, J-Rock, and Isaiah Rashad in 2024.
Is it from or something? I just saw the thing today.
Schoolboy said his new album, I think it's gonna be called Blue Pills. I think something like that. I'm gonna look it up for sure. Hold on.
Why do I think red when I think Schoolboy Q?
Yeah, no, he announced his new album Blue Lips.
That was it. I was right. All right.
So yeah, the album Blue Lips. So yeah, we getting a new Schoolboy Q album this year. 2024 might be. I mean, 21 Savage started the year off nice.
There's a single. There's a Tierra Whack single. There's music on the horizon.
There's music coming.
Jazzed up about.
They are.
That Sir single go hard, yo.
Listen.
That's Sir.
A lot of people are saying enough things about it.
That Sir single. That joint a little different.
I was just listening to that the other day, and I was telling Lala, I was like, I'm gonna wait to see what Zell say about that joint. You know what I mean? See if he fuck with it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. You hear that shit? That nigga was nigga was singing. That nigga was singing.
Like
D'Angelo giving
the song had to grow on me because at first listen, I was like, nah, this ain't it.
What?
Wow.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. First listen, I was not fucking with it. I was like, nah.
That's so interesting. We both played it, like we listened to it together, and like not even halfway through, I realized neither of us had said shit because we were just like absorbing. We were like, God damn, what? All right.
That wasn't my reaction.
Yeah, we had a good time over here.
I listened to it and was like, I don't know.
Well, what you like about it?
Was it the wail of his voice that sort of?
Yeah, it was for me. It was the delivery of everything. Like I love the concept of the song. The lyrics, is there. It's just the delivery.
It was like Childish Gambino-ish.
Yeah, it was like Childish Gambino.
Like where he borrows,
But I don't necessarily like when Childish Gambino do that all the time either. Well, so that's not really my preference. But the song is still it's a good song. It's just
it sets the tone for what else he's putting out or his next project.
Yeah. Right.
I will be in line.
I like that.
And don't too much because I might try to find me a ticket to a show.
I just got a very high expectation for Sir, so
that's fair.
Just
But bro, I feel like that song it wasn't the sir I'm used to, but that's what
it's
why
the sir we deserve.
it was like no, I was like it impressed me because it's like all right, this is from a whole different wheelhouse. Like this,
Right.
He tapping into a different type of energy right now. It's not the same sir. Like,
Right.
and I can always appreciate. I'm not gonna call it expand. I'm not gonna say elevating because his old sound is arguably, you know what I mean, arguably better. But I can appreciate you trying something new and
Right.
like.
Yeah, this one he's on his like
The delivery was crazy. Like he kind of wailing, like he
literally,
tried,
like
you know
he's
what I
like
mean?
a man possessed. He sounded like
that's what threw me off. But then when I listened to it again a couple times, I was like, all right, I could. I mean, it grew on me. But you know, shout out to TDE. They're gonna give us some music this year, so you know. Oh, also the TDE compilation album is also coming out this year as well. So maybe you might get a Black Hippie track on there. I mean, I don't know.
They still keep Isaiah Rashad on the payroll. I was afraid they were gonna, nudge him out when his white man sex tape came out, and everybody was like, nigga,
What's up with y'all California niggas? Y'all?
I just thought, look, they're not gonna sit for that. And shows what I know.
These California boys.
Demo jokes off that one day the video came out, but after that, he was cool. I mean, it's not like Isaiah Rashad gets a whole lot of press on a good day, but it could have been worse.
Speaking of, let's go to the next genre. So, I mean, Netflix.
I want to watch this so bad.
I mean, Netflix is dropping. You know, it just dropped, but you know, the untold story behind the "We Are the World" song. You know, that featured Michael Jackson. You see everybody that's in this picture. It's a who's who of legendary people in this picture.
Lionel, Cindy, Stevie, Tina. Is that MC Hammer? Who is this? Oh, that's Ray Charles. No. Is that Ray Charles with the glasses?
That's Charles. That's Ray.
That one.
Yeah, that's Ray Charles.
Stevie. That's
Ray Charles, Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson. Like, come on, we know all these.
Cyndi Lauper, Bruce Springsteen. I think that one's Ray Charles. This one I'm not sure of. Is that fucking Steve Winwood?
But that's the boy that couldn't hit the note.
Was that Michael Bolton?
No, Michael Bolton has the long curly.
Oh, he got the long. Yeah, you're right.
That long curly blonde hair. I don't know who this man is next to what I.
And if you just believe, no way we can fall.
Yeah, Mike looked at him like,
yeah, because Mike was trying to teach him how to sing that part right.
I'm going to coach you.
But like when that joint,
when he said you're not gonna tell me shit, is what
when they hit record, that nigga did that shit exactly how you
right. He said, "Pow, this is my moment. You be Michael over there.
Right.
I'm gonna be Steve fucking Winwood over here." I don't know if that's Steve Winwood. I'm sorry. My apologies to Higher Love if that's not Steve Winwood.
Sorry to that man.
I'm sorry to that man.
But this is the greatest night in pop, only on Netflix. You know what it sound like? We love a good, documentary. So, you know what I mean? We'll definitely check it out and get back to you.
Movie time.
We'll give you our thoughts on this untold story. You know what I mean?
I just think it's a story worth telling, because why the fuck did all of y'all get in the same room? Like, for what?
Because we are the world. We are the children.
Right.
But what was it?
I don't see what the disconnect is.
Do you even know what they were raising awareness for? What
For
children?
the world.
We are the children.
What's happening?
You know what I mean? But that's on Netflix.
No.
Check that out.
Right?
And if you just believe, there's no way you can fall. Oh, I gotta stop.
Isn't it AIDS?
You stirred drum.
Yo, I can hit that joint better than that, boy.
Is it AIDS or is it starvation?
AIDS and starvation is crazy.
What are they singing for?
It was starvation. Why are you saying AIDS?
It's for Africa.
It's for Africa. All right. So the next thing
African
we're gonna touch on.
Yeah, niggas is hungry.
It's a lot of beef going on, Paul. For the hungry niggas. It's a lot of beef going on.
While we on topic.
You know what I mean?
Segue. Nice.
Got the butcher in here. All right, let's get it.
Another old, feud has been sparked and come back up. You know what I mean? your two favorite white people.
Who?
Wait, wait, Benzino white?
No, he black. But
That was funny.
I was about to say, yo, I be learning on this show. That's why.
But yes, Benzino and Eminem at it again. You know what I mean?
Yo, can I ask what set this off? Did anybody look up what would set this off?
Wasn't it like a bajillion years ago? It was like 23 years ago. It was when Haley was maybe just born.
I'm talking about what set it off for Eminem. Like, why did he wait until 2020?
Why did he do it now?
Yeah, 2024 to come back at me. Because he already flamed him for saying Haley's name.
Right. No,
That's
yeah,
old.
it came and went. And so
But like, what? How did it come back up, though, is what I'm saying. Did Eminem just find a video of him in the hotel with the dude, and he was like, all right, I got him again. Like, is that what just happened?
I don't know what brought.
I do not know.
The forefront. I don't know.
It seems unprovoked, don't it? Am I the only one that's? I feel like I'm crazy.
I'm just assuming that something happened in the bowels of the battle rap that I would not be privy to. But like, if I did any digging, I feel like I'd find it. I just don't care enough about either of them. No, I don't care enough about either of them to look further into why.
Yeah, I don't know why
the corpse of 23-year-old beef.
Eminem rehashed this beef. He, the one that, you know, once he got hopped on the Doomsday and said what he said, I don't know, you know, I guess him and Benzino, I don't know. They still got bones to pick with each other, but Eminem brought the beef back up. He hopped on the Doomsday, dissed Benzino, threw some shots at Coyle Ray. Coyle Ray responded on social media saying,
"Oh, is that what it was?
You know, she ain't getting into all that."
I remember that, but that's why Benzino would bring this up, like because Eminem, for all his
no.
Whatever.
Eminem's diss came out before anything,
right?
Or
that's what I'm
anything.
saying.
It was
so, but because of the Marshall Mathers of it all, if there's one thing Eminem's gonna do, it's gonna talk about how much he hates the current fucking crop of music or who he thinks is.
Coyle Ray just kind of caught a stray, like by him dissing Benzino. It wasn't like he was like coming at Coyle Ray all hard. He just kind of like referenced her in the music. I don't even think he really like flamed her like that much at all. It was just kind of you bringing up her name is the diss, like. You know what I mean? You saying her name on the track, just like he said Haley name on the track. He didn't say he was gonna kill Haley or nothing, but he said her name on the track. He brought her into the beef. So you know what I mean?
Then yeah, you're right. I'm back to I don't know why he decided to put Benzino back in the crosshairs. I have to assume that because Benzino gets like a fraction more attention, maybe he said something first.
No,
but yeah, Eminem dissed Benzino on Doomsday. Then Benzino did the Vultures track. Then he did another song called Rap Elvis. You know what I mean? Where he, you know, here's some bars from the song here. You know what I mean?
Eminem is kind of the Rap Elvis.
You know, he said, and I quote, "Rock and roll is a black thing until Elvis came and made it different. You can't self-sustain. You too selfish. Wait and listen. You keep saying my name, you put yourself in this position. This is what happens when the Celtics play the Pistons.
Oh,
business. You wasn't making any type of noise these days. So
he said swish after that. My bad.
Oh yeah, swish. I wasn't minding my I was minding my business. You wasn't making any type of noise these days. So a choice was made.
So that's the thing. So that makes me think that Benzino for somewhere. I'm assuming.
He just said he minded his business. He wasn't doing
those
nothing.
are the Benzino bars.
Yeah,
he said he was minding his business, and Eminem decided to clout chase Benzino and Coyle Ray.
I thought those were Eminem bars because I thought Eminem was the Celtics.
You didn't hear the new diss? Benzino just dropped this like today or yesterday or something.
No, he said Celtics Pistons because Eminem is from Detroit and Benzino is from Boston.
All I want to say is when the Celtics went up against the Pistons, they went into like double overtime though. So
they did.
Be careful.
Pistons almost won that game. I'm just saying.
Pistons almost won.
And then Benzino had more bars for him. You know what I mean? He talking about how Westside Gunn left the label, Benny left, Conway left, Royce, Joe Budden. You know what I mean? He just basically saying all these artists you had on your label flopped, everybody left you. You ain't shit.
That's kind of a fact.
I mean, it's not. Is it a diss if it's true?
Yes,
Bless.
of course it is. Most of the time, disses are true.
It's a personal attack.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so
I feel like Eminem didn't even have to say anything. He just had to wait for that Tubi movie to come out with Benzino looking like a wet salamander in the sex scene in the shower, and just let Benzino eat himself alive.
yeah, Benzino doing sex scenes, nasty.
You didn't see it?
No, I'm good.
No.
I didn't watch the film because it was anything. I, against my will, saw this clip fly down my timeline, and yes,
You stopped.
Benzino in a shower scene with two women, one of whom is still wearing her bonnet in the shower. It's very strange.
Oh shit, Benzino getting it popping.
That was
Benzino with two biddies in the shower. Let's go,
that
Benzino.
was the
Yo, if
takeaway.
Eminem don't respond in 24 hours,
He canceled.
lost.
That's what Benzino said. Also, in the Eminem Benzino feud, you know what I mean? You got
Sorry.
local Detroit, Detroit artist Icewear Vizzo, you know what I mean, calling out
Who?
Benzino for dragging him into the Eminem feud. I mean, shout out to Icewear, Vizzo. He wanted to,
Yeah, he did.
he wanted an up and coming Detroit nigga.
Who? Has hit out at Benzino for dragging him into this. How? When?
I swear Rizzo said that M don't be showing love, don't showing the city love. I ain't got no words for him, huh? He ain't your city, bro. Damn, Rizzo responded.
No neck pit bull.
Say Benzino, it's all gangster. You heard. I did fat time with your big brother, but check it out. I don't think it made sense that you brought me up in a diss song for a few reasons.
He said number one.
Really, you did something. Like, are
yeah,
you trying to
number
drag me
one.
into the bullshit?
I don't second nothing you said. Oh, he's in there right there. Yeah, number two. I'm never going against a nigga from my city for a nigga from another city. So don't go against the grain. We don't move like that. See, yeah, that's some Boston shit. I think you wrong. I think you got the wrong impression of Detroit, Michigan, and of who I am. Oh,
I mean, really, like, why would you literally bring my
Bezos
name up
having
just
none
to
of
be
that.
like, why you ain't saying no?
Those comments were co-signed by Royce the 5'9".
Holmes, you ain't gotta make no diss songs or say nothing back to me because I ain't disrespect or discredit who he is. What he did might never get done again. Holmes' top 5 lyricists, dead or alive. That shit not even arguable or debatable. And he put niggas on from this area. Yeah, so
he's not wrong.
Can we play this? Oh, this is him talking right
Look, I did fair time with your big brother. We was an elfin together. You know what I'm saying? But check it out, right? I don't think it made sense that you brought me up in that diss song for a few reasons. Number one being I don't second nothing you said. And number two being I'm never going against a nigga from my city for a nigga from another city. I don't go against the grain. Don't move like that. You got the wrong impression of Detroit, Michigan, and of who I am. It don't work like that. Plus, on top of that, Holmes ain't gotta make no diss songs or say nothing back to me because I don't disrespect or discredit who he is. I'm a real nigga. What he did might not never get done again. Holmes' top 5 lyrics is dead or alive. Flat out. And that shit not even arguable or debatable. You know what I'm saying? And he put niggas on from his era. I'll be speaking about my era. Most importantly, again, when he moving like that, I don't go against the grain. Live from the city.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, why did you bring me up? We don't even.
He's not trying. He's like, yo, Eminem, don't be dissing me
don't
on those
put me
songs.
in that bullshit. Don't
be using me for clout. You know what I mean? Clout chasing.
No.
You said Royce doubled down on this?
Yeah, Royce, you know what I mean? Royce, I guess they said he commented a saluting face emoji on the Instagram, on the post. So,
I see a lot in 2024.
Definitely.
As a street nigga, I knew it was him.
But yeah, I swear, he said, keep me out of that, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Pretty much, man.
And Whack 100 claims unseen video of Tory Lanez shooting will end Megan Thee Stallion's career. You know what I mean?
No. Next. No, let's get to the real.
Why are you reading that?
Real news.
Whack 100. You know what I mean? He said it.
He's literally called Whack 100.
Nigga, this ain't hip hop DX, nigga. Let's get out of it.
I know.
Let's get out of it.
What it sound like?
Where
I mean, shout out to what it sound like.
Website.
You know what I mean?
I bet
Yeah,
you
shout
don't want
out
to
to
find
the
out where
homie.
Hip Hop DX is
Yeah.
based.
Shout out to the homies, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, but right now niggas is saying that Benzino up right now.
He is up right now.
I mean, it was a bit. Look at the fucking cop right in the front fucking seat.
Come on, M, you gonna have to get it together. Benzino, you know what I mean? He got you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need you to drop another.
Has
I need
no
you to drop a
business
proper diss
doing
track,
any
my
of
boy, because he
this.
came at you. He came at
Right.
you kind of hard too, like for you being you and for the shit he was saying. You can't let that shit slide. He was coming at the label. He was coming at every new endeavor you a part of, bro. Like, no, he's coming at your whole career.
His whole career.
Yeah,
But
that's
I mean, y'all know why we here. You know
The
what I
meat
mean?
and the potatoes. Let's
It's
get
a whole thing going on right now. You know what I mean? Not that, but you got it's Megan, it's Nicki. You know what I mean? It's the Barbz, it's the Hotties. You know what I mean? Pink Friday, Hot Girl Summer, whatever you know what I mean? So, you know, Meg recently she had the whole world social media in a tizzy. You know what I mean? Last week she dropped his. You know what I mean? She had a lot to say. You know what I mean? You know, make sure you niggas schedule them conjugal visits if you still saying free touring. You know what I mean? Go schedule you. Get your J pay up. You know what I mean? Send him something. You know, he might send put something on his books. You know what I mean? You know?
Love it so much. She said, "Don't type me nothing else. Stop typing at me."
You know what I mean? Get that man some cosmic brownies in there or something. Help him out. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
But,
that's crazy. Get that nigga some cosmic brownies. Oh, say it ain't so. Oh, shit.
Come
you
into
got
the
Con Man.
God, man.
What's happening?
just in time, no less.
Still with you, gang.
What's the time? What's happening?
Definitely just in time. You know, so Meg dropped his. She sent the shots to, you know, everybody that's been talking shit. You know, of course, and Nicki Minaj was one of them. You know what I mean? So Nicki decided, all right, you drop that, I drop this. You know what I mean? So
Oh my god.
Nicki decided.
Nah, hold on. But before this happened.
Wait, are we gonna dissect his
Before this happened. Oh, that should.
before we like?
Hey, yo, go to the lyrics. Pull the lyrics up and shit.
You
Pull the
know.
lyrics of his up.
We'll dissect his before we move to what is allegedly a response, but I'm
Yeah,
not
because all right, so
convinced.
she dropped the John Hiss, right? She was talking to a lot of people because I just remember things going on with Megan in the last couple years, and this is just her addressing all of it. Like, what was the one jump? So it was obviously Nicki. She always talking shit because after she said she didn't get shot, she was lying and all of that. All right, whatever. Then who else she come at? She came at
Drake.
She came at Drake. Remember, Drake said on the track, he said this bitch lying about getting shot, but she's still but she's still
styling.
Yeah.
Since I said Drake, but according to you know our favorite British American 21 Savage, he said everybody took them bars out of context. He was not dissing Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, he's a liar. He's lying.
That's what 21 said.
He
you know
said
lying,
which is funny because why would you hide your hand? Like you wanted to get your little sneak diss off, you wanted to get your little shot off, so stand on it. What happened to 10 toes? What happened to that? I mean, you out here beefing with girls anyway, which is kind of corny, but say what you said. To be like, no, it just happened to have the word ass and shots and stallion. I don't know why you drew that inference that it was a stallion and her ass getting shot. Like, anyway,
and,
let's
right, so
talk
and who else?
hiss.
And they said, and the baby came out and said that he said that he hit Megan on the humbug. I don't know if y'all remember that. He dropped it in the song, said that he hit Megan. Okay. Somebody from Megan Pass was talking about like how they got her or some shit like that, or how they had her or something like that. All this shit's been happening to Megan, and she hasn't said nothing for a long time. Like she was quiet this whole like year. She drops this song Hiss and is pretty much addressing every single thing. I think that's brilliant for one.
She
Good
literally
job,
opens with, I just want to kick this shit off by saying, fuck y'all. I ain't got to clear my name on a motherfucking thing. Every time I get mentioned, one of y'all bitch ass tickets get 24 hours of attention. I'm going to get this shit off my chest and lay it to rest. And that's literally what she did. She said what she had to say. And then she went out and partied with Victoria Monet for the weekend. Like, she wasn't worried about none of y'all. She wasn't spiraling on Twitter, responding to comments on Instagram. She literally put it out and didn't say shit else about it. Go run it up, Hotties. Stream my song. Bye.
In that song, but she feel like Mariah Carey because she got these niggas so upset. So.
Yeah, her pussy so famous might get managed by Kris Jenner. Yeah, that's a bar.
Kris Jenner posted that. She posted a screenshot of the lyrics.
Y'all know, because of Kim. That's a bar.
Kris don't even fuck around with it. She's like, yeah,
sex tape. Yeah,
sure would.
All right,
but yeah, it's a lot of things. But
I think it was a great song.
All right, so
like just on its face, I think it was
a
great song.
You scroll down. I want to see where some shots are. Where she's sending shots.
There's no hook.
All right, say he fucked Megan and now he the topic. All right, yeah. Think these niggas thinking they lowered the value. All this free promo. All this free promo.
I'm turning. Yeah, your man Partisan Fontaine. He been talking a lot.
She mentions, not mention. She refers to things that could apply to Party. She refers quite obviously to Tory. She refers to like some of the things. I think it's almost a disappointment that it became like Nicki versus Megan when the Megan's Law line, if you want to say that was most specifically directed to Nicki, I think could apply to a lot of
Where is that line?
Which line?
The Megan Law.
Right there.
These hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes mad at Megan's Law. Now,
there's a lot of sex offenders out there, not just the one Nicki's married
but after this is when she started. She's pretty much, she's talking about.
And also because of this line, the father of the child that the Megan's Law was started off is trying to sue Meg for using that line. So
it'll be dismissed.
That's crazy.
It'll be dismissed. That's
not worried about that.
He was just trying to get in the media to be popular for like 5 minutes.
He's a MAGA Republican. He don't like niggas at all. He doesn't like rap music at all. He has no case, but he's gonna get his moment.
But yeah, these hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes mad at Megan's Law. You know what I mean?
That applied to a lot of people, not just Nicki. She just a hit dog.
Well,
is what she said. That's what she said. Hit dog.
I feel like there was about.
It's
Nicki,
not just her. It could
look, bitch, you pussy never finna check me every time your weakest won't address me. You know what I mean? Like that. That's Nicki. Like we know that. Every time somebody asks people about Megan, she just kind of act like these.
I feel like I said. I feel like what Mal said. That could apply also to a lot of niggas.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like niggas got a whole lot of heat on this song that kind of went unchecked because everybody was looking at Nicki Megan.
It's the same way. It's the same thing you said, Zell. Like hella niggas said hella shit and she didn't say nothing until now. So it's like all y'all niggas is in the same boat. So it's like whoever holla, whoever responds, kind of like the Cat Williams nigga. I'm talking about a lot of niggas. And he was like, oh, you talking about whoop, whoop, whoop. He was like, no. What I just said applies to 7 different niggas. So I feel like it's the same thing with the Meg shit. Like, could it go to Nicki? Yeah, but it also can go to a lot of different niggas.
But
I love the Drake line.
I just feel like the whole time she's talking about like
Drake.
How like you won't talk about me, you won't answer me, like you really pussy.
Never check me.
Like you know what I mean? I just feel like that's kind of like obvious about somebody who's like it's obvious that it's about Nicki. Like she makes songs with Cardi and shit. She's talking about like a peer. I feel like who?
Nicki.
I don't remember that.
They did it because it was a whack song. It was a Hot Summer remix. It was whack because everybody was pushing them. Everybody was pushing them like, how come y'all work together? They don't really like each other.
The reason why they didn't work together is because Nicki wasn't really checking for her.
Nicki doesn't check for anybody until one of the young girls gets a big hit, and then she can jump on the remix. But
listen, unless you Ice Spice, you know what I mean? The queen Nicki ain't fucking with you unless you Ice Spice.
Unless you're sucking Nicki's dick. Unless you act like it's the best thing that ever happened to music,
You know?
I just want to hear it.
You know, that nigga a munch. But you know, verse 2, you know what I mean? You know, so Meg, you know, still. So who is this verse mainly about? You know what I mean?
But I don't know about the whole thing. I think there are bits and pieces, like the bit about
I feel like
these niggas hate on BBLs and be walking around with the same scars, real curvy, no etching. Niggas fight to get in my section. That's Drake with that ab etching he does. He gets the stomach surgeries to look like he has muscles, and then he'll take pictures with his shirt off on Instagram and stuff. And then the next one, quite literally, cosplay gangsters, fake ass accents, posted in another nigga hood like a bad bitch. That is Drake up and down. Like, my God, what a heat-seeking missile that is. Literally. I enjoyed that especially. Drake is always hugged up on some big bro shit too, and
these niggas don't have fans. So who don't got fans? Who got bots?
Nicki.
I feel like
all of them really. Drake, Nicki.
Nah, I
Tory,
feel like
Chris
the bots.
Brown.
I feel like the bots. She's definitely talking about Nicki Minaj.
You talking about Nicki?
But she also did get inundated with like Tory bots. You could just buy them for like a couple, for $20. Right. You buy a couple hundred accounts that will just spam something at someone.
And I'm guessing
I feel like that's for sure Nicki 100% on this one. These niggas don't have fans. They bots. These bitches don't have ads. They shots, and they still tuned in. They fans or not. Like,
did you see
already? Nicki always like watching niggas and shit. You feel me? But she be hating on them. You feel me? So it's like I feel like that's her all the way. That's 100%. She'll constantly like know what a nigga's next record is and shit like that, but be like, oh, I'm not a fan of that. But you watching though, you heard it though, nigga. You addressing it, so it's like,
but ever since she claimed the summer, they all want to see
the season.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet you, if you ask them bitches why they don't like me, they can't give you a reason.
That's Nicki.
I'm like, I feel like a lot of people who try to air even on Nicki's good side, like Sexy Red, like who's that other dum y'all was talking about? Ice Spice. All of them try to curry favor with Nicki. So in the midst of all of this, they'll post. What does Sexy Red post? A video of herself dancing to Bigfoot or some other Nicki song. Like, it was just solidarity, dumbass bird shit. Like,
I mean, as far as like Sexy Red, Ice Spice go, I feel like they young Johns that just started getting into rap, and Nicki Minaj is probably their standard. That's who they wasn't looking up to. All these young girls that's coming up, they wasn't looking up to Megan Thee Stallion. They was looking up to Nicki.
Around her, like, because Meg coming up wasn't like super duper big fan. Like, she's like UGK and fucking R&B. She just like Nicki's dick like that, and Nicki doesn't really like that. She doesn't like the new girls not swearing that she's their main influence, and always dying to work with her.
Which is crazy because it's like that's a repetitive cycle that comes on with the passing of the crown. That's really not a passing; it's more of a fight over the crown type shit. Like with the whole Lil Kim and
it's literally what she
did Nick, and it's like. And it is. Everybody is an influence of somebody, nigga. And for the fact they, relatively, some of them come from the same type of, coast or neighborhood or whatever. It's like, nigga, you can't say that you wasn't influenced by this by a little bit. And even if you wasn't, why are you seeking out for niggas to kiss your ass? Like, that's just weird, bro. Like, just appreciate it and mold the new niggas coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she's not gracious at all.
Like, I like how Cardi went about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Cardi was did features with females, it's all love. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she done did shit with Lotto. She done did shit with
Glorilla.
Gorilla. What's the other one? What's the group name? Period.
City Girls.
City Girls.
Yeah, so like you feel me? All that is genuine, but it's like if
Cardi
I
works
feel
with
like
girls. Cardi goes to things like you ever notice how like Nicki doesn't really be out? Nobody invites her anywhere. No one wants to be around her. She's always in the house, surrounded by podcast niggas and fucking that sex offender that lives in the house. Like she doesn't have friends. She's not liked. People don't want to be around her. She is the bad that people want to avoid, and it makes her mad because she keeps aligning herself with bullshit and sex offenders and predators and weirdos, and then demands like all this fealty and respect. And it's just like, girl, go fuck yourself. You could have come back on this track and actually made a good diss song and made it something like
right.
Bring back rap beef. She said she had this song in the vault for 6 years.
That's crazy.
Fucking
that's crazy. I see why I was in that bitch.
And then she had to delay it at the last minute
there.
to replace the beat because Lil Ju wouldn't release it. So she had to put that Casio bullshit on there. It was just terrible. It was a song made up of tweets that she had already tweeted or borrowed from other fans.
Does Nicki Minaj know how to rap?
She can rap.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Yo, bro. Hold on.
But she just
that whole shit that was real suspect. Like, how did you not come up with a better freestyle than that?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
She sat on it.
She was going easy on her, bro.
She said that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly feel like Nicki was under the influence, bro. Like, and I'm not even gonna say drunk. Like, she really seemed like gone, nigga. Like, she really, like, I was listening to that shit. I was like, her words don't even sound coherent, nigga. Like, it was like.
Speaking of Nicki, please go.
She is in cigarettes and embalming fluid. She is fucking gone.
So you know, Nicki was, you know what I mean?
Are you upset now? Oh my god.
She said she better stop the dialogue before she hit Carl and buy that catalog.
Nicki does not own her own music.
Bull, bro.
Carl, as in Carl Crawford.
She's trying some lyrical miracle shit real quick.
She's trying some lyrical miracle.
Get out of here. That was
she doing the lyrical miracle spiritual. How you fuck your mother man when she died? How you going Gayle King and can't cry?
But hold on. But remember how she said it though.
Child.
Do it. Wait, let Mal do it.
No.
Do it.
Do it.
La in the back.
Do it.
So bad.
How you going Gayle King and can't cry? Big foot, but you still a small fry.
Swearing on your dead mother when you lie.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
That was a game.
That's crazy.
So you know what I mean, this little bit Megan Horror talking about Megan's Law for a free beat. You can hit Megan raw.
Dog.
I mean, if you a ghostwriter, you partying Megan's jaw. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro.
Man, Megan don't write her own shit.
It is a bar. It's a bar, but it's not her delivery was ass.
Right?
Like, it was bars was there. Bars was there. Not saying it was crazy bars, but
listen, bro. She said, "I told you."
Nah, I'm not going for it, yo. That's
kind of weak. Fell off. Get up on your good,
going.
Bro.
I'm not going for that. Like, if she look, if she kept that going, or if that was like the end of a four, if that was the end of 4 bars or something, but that was just a 2 bar. What?
Honestly, actually, that should have been a hook if she was gonna do that, bro.
Come on,
that little 4 bars should
have
have just been a hook.
Come on.
But are y'all did y'all tell Megan to get up on her good foot or not?
She thought that was the gaggiest thing that she ever wrote.
Oh, it was where she did.
She played it like 77 times in a row on her Instagram. She just kept hitting that line, play it a cappella.
This was her favorite
and
shit.
would laugh every time like she was hearing it for the first time. It was crazy. It was her favorite.
Yeah. Are you talking about her lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, she played. When I heard, I think because I watched it with y'all. I haven't done this by myself. I haven't actually, because I don't follow these niggas. But when we did the research together, and I heard her in the background saying, "Hey, play that shit the fuck back," I said, "No, no." She didn't say play it back like she actually thought.
Bro, but Kylie kicked her out and made her stumble out the car, bro. You know what I mean? Kylie Jenner kicked her out, made her stumble out the car.
Because that was the party where they left. The party.
And she was fucking her best friend, man. You know what I mean?
When they
You
died.
know, she was fucking her best friend, dude, bro.
What?
You know
He's
what I mean?
saying that Kelsey fucked Tori also because that's what Nicki's fans told her.
But you
Yes.
know, like a bodybuilder, she keep raising the bar, bro. You know what I mean?
Fucking your best friend's man.
How the fuck you get shot with no scar?
But you were
You know what I mean?
liking photos of her scarred foot on Twitter.
Don't get it. I don't get it.
Shit'll get dark like chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
Dark like chocolate. I'm about to get up in your ass, bitch. Clench.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Sort of like French.
Crazy.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
That's
yo.
crazy.
Sort of like French.
Now, I'm
That's
gonna keep it a
crazy.
bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean. This part right here was a bar though. I ain't this joke right here though.
What?
Well, because
She snapped doing this part.
What, the clinch
French.
jaw?
Well, no, that's
This one, the one that's
She want to
highlighted
party
right
with the baby while rubbing on Tory toupee. I guess she need money bags for them Trey songs. She G-Eazy Carl made her crawl for it.
Boo, bro.
She's
That's
What
garbage.
the fuck is
different
Bro,
niggas
that's
that
garbage.
Megan is alleged to have
That's garbage. That's
been,
garbage. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's garbage.
named with.
That's come on, yo. Are y'all
Wait,
serious?
look,
right now?
she said, "What a fiasco, Lupe."
Future man her pay, bro.
That's all that shit, bro. You missed some, bro.
Future
I
man her
don't
pay.
understand how is she broke if she's paying $250,000 for a verse.
Oh, wait, sort of like French. Oh, French too. So
French
she tried
Montana.
she tried
I
to
ain't gonna
bang
lie, the
French.
porn star bar was terrible. That's
You know what I mean?
terrible. Terrible.
There were a lot of really
Why the
bad.
fuck is she humping on the minor?
Can you like go to the enlarged version or
fucking
zoom
with
in or
Nicki
something?
this year. Oh, I'm coming like a porn star.
Mm-hmm.
She just mad that no nigga ever loved her. No nigga gon' stand 10 toes behind her. Is it my fault I got good vagina?
There
Why
it
the fuck is you humping on a minor?
Uh-huh. Bars.
is. Your dead mama. Your dead mama. Your dead mama. Your dead mama.
That was the best part of the song.
That
You know what I
shit
mean?
is terrible, bro.
It's a
Lying on
memorable
your dead
little
mama,
song,
lying
ain't it?
That was the best part.
It's just I'm looking at him. I hate you,
She
man.
started
I ain't
fucking it
gonna
up,
lie,
bro.
bro. That's the shit. Hey, bro, it's past rap once you say shit like that. I ain't
Now
gonna
listen
lie.
up, Bigfoot.
And then the whole
You know what I mean?
spoken word weird talking at the
She
end.
stopped rapping and then she
And
just
she
started.
just started-
Fragment
We
for
couldn't
that.
even finish it.
in that weird, like, sexy baby voice that she does that I think is for her husband. Like,
Oh shit.
I don't
Bro.
get it.
Oh shit.
Bro, where my prayer warriors at?
What?
She said that she got an evil
That's
spirit.
crazy.
She said the ad lib was where my prayer warriors at.
Serpent.
That's crazy.
Pray for Meg. She got an evil spirit. And she a glass fragment for that bitch.
Yo, after you just went through that line on your dead mama chant, bro, you can't say nobody else. Somebody gotta pray for you. You need help. It's like that shit is
Listen,
crazy.
if you don't apologize to her mama in 24 hours, shit gonna get uglier than Ken Barbie, okay?
I
Mhm.
I found
What?
out what that reference is.
She found out what that reference is. What's the reference?
Yes. Ken Barbie, no space. Ken Barbie is a blogger with whom Nicki has very bad relationship. And
Who the fuck is Ken Bar?
Ken Barbie is a blogger with whom Nicki has a very bad
I'm sorry.
relationship. And then she recently tweeted
It was a female, right?
tweet. Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Tweeted a very long form tweet about how Nicki is like absolutely 100% broke. She's not going to get paid for this tour because she owes various monies and she's using the tour as like collateral for her debts. So that's why the tour is kind of shitty and small and she's not paying dancers and doesn't have an opening act and
That's a bad
that
joke.
Nicki's down horrendous because her husband is
There you go.
drugs.
Kim Barbie, right here.
She they. I'm going she they.
Hey yo,
Is that
that's crazy.
am I
That's
correct?
crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Is that I mean I can't. It's kind of small, like the scope here, but
Question
I'm
mark.
thinking I'm going she
Question
they.
mark.
She they.
Nigga,
Question mark.
I'm at the bubbling other nigga. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
said she before, and I'm still sticking.
Listen, just go with blogger. Just say
Blogger.
blogger.
That's what I said. Kim Barbie is a blogger with
You know what I
whom
mean?
Now I get why she kept saying is a blogger.
she posted the like receipts for all of the things that she was saying, and I was just like, well, I mean, hey, well,
So, after that, right, Nicki, she hit her with she said after that first one dropped, if that pussy ass hoe so much as breathe wrong, she gonna empty the clip. You know what I mean? If that pussy asshole deny one thing, I'm posting every fucking receipt known to man. Known to man. All right? 5. Yes, you heard me. Did 5 extra songs. We've been waiting on you, ho. You know what I mean? They waiting.
it's like
Not if they come in like that, nigga. No.
threatening to release more music, and that is something I can't risk.
5 more songs in the tuck.
I
You know what I
can't take it. No, please.
But
She's the Nicki fans have been on Twitter sending each other money so that they can buy the Jack Harlow song to prevent Hiss from becoming the #1 song on iTunes, which it is slated to do within the next couple of
I
hours.
don't like no whips and chains.
Yes, they are paying a white man to have a song about whips and chains on the first day of Black History Month to spite
Listen,
men.
as just to talk about, transition from now Meg and Nicki to their fans. You know what I mean? You got Barbz. They doing a lot right now. You know what I mean? A lot of shit they shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? Doc,
Extra security on this.
and Meg fans is you got some doxing that's going on. You know what I mean? On both sides, talking about
both sides
going up.
Hey, real quick, how old is Nick?
Nicki,
36.
She's the same age as Lil Wayne, so however old that is.
how old is Nicki Minaj?
All right, so
She is.
I was saying that to say
in her latter 30s.
she got. I mean, she got Cardi lumped up, but I don't think she could take Meg, bro.
How old is Lil Wayne?
Nicki is 41.
Yeah, Nicki is 41.
She's 41. I thought it was just a shade earlier than that. Meg.
Yeah, she the same age as Wayne. They both 41.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, the Barbz,
28.
Barbz out here,
I mean, do you see Meg's body? She's not.
She's 5'10". She would just
Right.
But demolished.
top of
Demolished.
But I don't know. Nicki from Queens, you know what I mean? She might got him.
That don't mean a motherfucker.
She from Queens, bro.
It's like LeBron James versus
Holy shit.
She got Queens. She from
Bruh.
Queens.
Bruh, this girl Meg is a fucking athlete.
She's a literal
I done seen athletes get folded.
I done seen them get folded too, but not niggas like Nicki.
Not by
Yeah, not by Nicki, bro. Like,
Hey.
Celebrity Deathmatch Megan would break Nicki Minaj.
did you see Nicki Minaj standing next to Kai Cenat, nigga? What? You Meg will literally sit on her, bro. They like the same height.
That's crazy. Kai is small.
He's a little fella.
Super.
Yeah, Kai Cenat definitely. My boy Kai Cenat. I'm sorry you lost that 300K to the 21 Savage.
Sound like a transition. Or did y'all already rate them?
No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, TMZ, they reported on their website or whatever how,
I've heard that.
Megan Thee Stallion, the cemetery where her mom is buried, you know what I mean, amps up the security because of the, Barbz trying to defile the grave. And then it's also, I'm hearing on the other side, Megan fans doing the same thing. So it's just, it's like leave people's dead mothers out of the whole thing. Like, you know what I mean, they don't got shit to do with it. But the Barbz, y'all drawing because y'all doing this shit. Then I seen another post on Instagram where I can also try to find it on Twitter, but alleged Barbz fans that are now names have been reported to the FBI for terroristic threats.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Housing is a terroristic threat. If you put someone's private address and phone number and place of business and their family's addresses just out for the general public on the internet, just so that whatever happens can happen now that information has been disseminated, girl, fuck you. I will absolutely call them people on you. Your IP address will be found, and you will have a knock on your door because you wanted to get cute behind someone who does not know you. You've never met them. You will not pay your legal.
Oh, they posting pictures of them together. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Her mom was beautiful, by the way.
Definitely. But yeah, that's all right. But transitioning from this though,
like go straight to hell. She can't rap no more. Apparently,
I'm gonna ask y'all this question, and you know what I mean, you can give me an honest answer, or you could just say fuck the question. But I think, you know how back in the day when 50 Cent was beefing with Ja Rule, right? And they had one diss record that came out when it was Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes. No, it was 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, Eminem. They all hopped on the track because they all had beef with Ja Rule. Slaughtered him on the track. So you know, Meg, Cardi, Lotto all got beef with Nicki Minaj. Do all three of them hop on the track like,
bruh? If they did that shit would go viral, nigga. Viral. That'll be the end of Nicki's career, bro. She couldn't recover from that.
I like the concept because it sounds like a good sporting event. Like you're, keeping you fresh. You're a rapper. Rap, damn it, rap at her. Rap back. But I don't think Nicki isn't. I don't know. There's something weird about the relationship with her and her fans that makes her kind of separate from like an ability to just. This is for the work. This is for the music. Like it's like this personality thing. I don't know. There's something wrong with her, and I don't think she's up to the task of like engaging in a back and forth diss battle with somebody. Like she wants her fans to be just like aggressively, violently hostile to anyone who doesn't call Nicki the greatest thing that ever happened, and she can't really.
I want to say this real quick though, to all her fans, the same thing with the whole XXX situation and shit like that, nigga. Ain't nobody beef gonna be like you can't blame nobody for inciting violence and shit like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what they say in the lyrics and shit like that. Even when it came to Kai Cenat, like, whatever the fans do is what the fans do. Like, we can't blame the artists. They beef is their own personal beef. Rather if it's publicized or not, y'all going out y'all way to be criminals and retarded out here, you feel me? And I'm talking about in a criminal way, then y'all deserve everything that come y'all way, bro. Because that shit's crazy to me.
Definitely. I agree with that 100%.
Going to cemeteries has nothing to do with rap. Like, that's craziness.
Right, nothing at all.
Like, that's got nothing to do with rap. So Nicki can't stand on her own in a rap back in response to someone that she feels has wronged her. Then okay, well, move. You lost. Oh well.
Take that L. 2024 starting off very interesting. We will be monitoring this whole situation throughout the year. Nicki. I'm pretty sure more.
Think it's gonna get deaded.
Nah, I'm pretty sure some more records is coming. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that's been said. You know what I mean? Like you talk
What's
about
your predictions?
It'll get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, it's gonna
What's
get
your
worse.
predictions?
More things are gonna get exposed. What you mean, like who's gonna come out on top? What kind of
Who's
prediction?
gonna come out on top? How do you think it's gonna like? How long you think the beef is gonna be? Do you think it'll actually get to the point of being physically violent? Like
Nah.
what we doing?
I don't think it's gonna get to that point. But
It
I
got
think
to that point with
it's
Cardi.
gonna drag on for a couple.
I'm not too sure that I'm not sure how Nicki Minaj is gonna recover from this. If she's in the middle of a tour and everything right now.
That doesn't start for a little while, and it's not doing as well as she says.
Yeah,
she's lying about how the
I don't
ticket
know.
sales
I'm just saying. It's not really in my eyes. It's not really looking that good for Nicki Minaj and her career. But yeah, we'll see if she returns with some real good music. She's gonna have to wait. Like she's gonna have to wait a couple years before she can make a resurgence with music. And by that time, she's what, like 45? Is she gonna be able to make a resurgence? This might be the end of Nicki Minaj. Like,
Yeah, if she take the L, just bow out gracefully.
I think she lost pretty like immediately. I don't think Megan's going to release another song that like, yeah, bitch, that's why you lost. So that Nicki can't have to say back. She tried and she failed.
Knowing Meg, I think because Meg is definitely, she give us a lot of freestyle, so I'm pretty sure she gonna have some more shit to say. You know what I mean?
I feel like a Nicki fan would run up on Megan before Nicki.
You can't talk about my mom and expect me not to say nothing to you.
I don't think they're gonna fight each other, but I think like a crazy Nicki stan would try to like
like this was on the news, like this was on like the public news, like the regular news. Like
White News is talking about Nicki Minaj's rapist husband and Meg's diss. Like this is getting a little bit wider than its usual shade.
I mean, you got two of the biggest artists in the genre, especially for rap and women rap. So, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think this is going away.
Anybody,
a bunch of men, and now it's
anybody who works with Nicki from here on out is saying, I'm cool with that. Like,
yeah.
Exactly.
I mean? So
a lot
it's
of
just
people,
looking bad.
Like, I don't look at it like that.
Celebrities have come out.
All right, you probably don't personally, but I feel like a lot of people will look at it like that.
I think that's great, bro. I feel like we got this.
Who are in charge of like publicity? People who are in charge of like how, like if they got like a team that manages them and care about like how they look to the public, they will think of things like that. Certain relationships that you have,
like Beyonce and Jay-Z Carter, which is why Nicki's really mad because she will not be accepted into the fold, and Megan is, and Cardi is, and all these other girls are, but Nicki keeps aligning herself with shitty people, and then wondering why don't you invite me to the Rock Nation brunch?
Right.
Why don't I have Grammys? Why don't I?
Like the Rock Nation brunches and Beyonce. Last thing before we depart, I just want to get y'all opinion. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play this clip, and y'all say what y'all gotta say afterwards. But new Shannon Sharp was on the Nightcap podcast with Ocho Cinco, and he said,
"Oh my god!"
A lot of people took the quote out of hella context. I done seen people writing whole think pieces about this shit. The man literally said, for the NFL, Taylor Swift moves the needle more than Beyonce. For the NFL. You know what I mean? Now, I agree with that because that is a league that is majorly watched by white Americans. You know what I mean? A league that frowned upon black players taking a stance for injustice, a league that fans that frowned upon Beyonce taking a stance during the halftime show.
That's true.
So, you know what I mean?
I guess it's not in quotes, but I ain't what it say.
Yeah, that's not what it. Of course, you're going to skew the headline. You're going
it changes the context entirely.
It's clickbait.
Yeah, you make the headline say what it says so people can look at it. Like, media been doing that for years. They always take shit out.
Read the article.
They probably try and hit Shannon Sharp for
right
at Williams.
But he said Taylor Swift moved the needle more than Beyonce for the NFL. But then I feel like the thing that struck me, that got me like, you got chill was when he said that she's the closest thing to Michael Jackson. That's when I was like, all right.
Bro.
That's when.
All I'm saying, look. I'm not comparing Taylor Swift to Michael Jackson,
bro.
but I'm saying like,
Come on, bro.
Like not all kids, like especially like white kids who be in the stadium. You know what I mean? They don't know a lot of Beyonce. They don't listen to a lot of Beyonce, but Taylor Swift is probably a reoccurring like thing for them. So they cheer, the moms cheer, the dads is even with it. You know what I mean? Taylor Swift is in the building.
Songs.
You know what I mean?
Taylor Swift, the report says she generated an excess of over 330 million for the NFL. So
that's what I'm saying. She's family friendly. She's just more family friendly.
What the fuck that got to do with comparing her to Michael Jackson?
But here's
Michael Jackson in a way was the same way. Like his music was for all ages.
We'll let Mallory go, then we'll play the clip.
Oh no, I meant not. I don't think it's even remotely close. That Taylor Swift is like our closest iteration of Michael Jackson. I think Shannon Sharp is talking out of his country ass for that. But in the context of the NFL being more, I guess, activated by the presence of Taylor Swift versus Beyonce, that too is true. As you said, it's a majority white audience, and Taylor Swift has a majority white fan base. That's just how math works. But more than that, I think there's something to be said about it's being a really overblown, this whole Taylor Swift impact on the NFL. Oh, I can't stand seeing her. Oh my God. I watched a video about someone like just keeping track of this or whatever. I don't remember why. And they were like, out of the last however many games where they've played and she would be there, she was shown on screen for a total of 25 seconds, 32 seconds, 17 seconds. Like, and that's accumulated, not like all at once. It's not a solid 30 seconds on her face. Over the course of like a 4-hour game, she's not getting ample amount of screen time. She's literally just there, but they're like gassing it. And then other people are enjoying talking about how they can't stand it. And oh my God, she's just all in my face and I can't. No, right. She's not. They did the same thing when fucking Jessica Simpson was dating Tony Romo. They called her fucking Yoko Ono. Like, it doesn't, it's not new. Famous girlfriend at the football games. They're like, is she a distraction? Fuck you did.
Listen, NFL, all I ask you is, even though, you know, her husband isn't as famous as, you know, or as good of a player as Travis Kelce, but yeah, I mean, just show Simone Biles a little bit. You know what I mean? She got an NFL player that's in the league. You know what I mean?
She's married to a football man.
Put Simone Biles' face on the screen.
A football man is crazy.
A football man. The world.
Yeah.
Not even NFL player. She said a football man. That's crazy.
Listen, he's known as Simone Biles' husband.
I don't know. He is Mr. Biles, and
his name is Jonathan Owens. He plays for the Green Bay Packers.
Oh,
you can't just have Simone Biles swag surfing and call it Taylor Swift. All right,
right. But all right, we're gonna play this clip and then we'll get some last minute thoughts and then we gotta get it. Then we gotta depart till next week.
Better.
I think a lot of people are going to be rooting for the 49ers because people are tired of Taylor Swift. That's all I saw on my timeline. Oh, Taylor Swift, stop. Taylor Swift ain't on the field. Thank you. That's what you need to be worried about. You need to stop short. As a matter of fact, because here's the thing. What y'all don't understand, the NFL, and I took a page out of the NFL book when it came to my podcast. Right. I'm a sports guy. People would naturally assume I just talk to athletes, but I wanted to talk to entertainers. I wanted to talk to actors. I wanted to talk to celebs. I need a different viewing audience. The NFL said, all y'all that's complaining, y'all gonna watch. But those little 8 to 15-year-old girls, they not watching. They gonna come. Yeah. And now advertisers see that's a new base that we can get to. So while y'all talking, stop showing on Taylor Swift, the NFL, Roger Goodell promised those owners, he said, I'm going to turn this into a $25 billion annual revenue. In order to do that, you gotta have new sources of revenue. Guess what?
And that was the best one.
Amazon said we want live events.
Yeah.
Netflix want live events. They just signed a deal, $5 billion with WWE. What would they play to get a playoff game? YouTube. We want live events. What did they play? $2.2 billion a year to take over for DirecTV. Y'all need to understand. NFL playing chess. Y'all playing checkers. Y'all talking about stop playing Taylor Swift. They said that we're not going to stop playing Taylor Swift because she's bringing a different demographic and a new set of eyeballs.
Different set of eyes. Yeah, I say that we did the show a while ago. I think when she first went to one of the other games, I was trying to explain even then. You know, people, you have to think. You always remember the NFL's bottom line is always money. It will always be about $1, no matter what. No matter what anybody says, always. And understand the attention that she brings and the people, the eyes that she brings that don't even watch the game of football.
Them little girls.
They don't even watch the game of football. It's crazy in what she's been able to do for the NFL from a different perspective of those that don't even watch.
Taylor Swift has generated an equivalent brand value of $331.5 million for the Chiefs and the NFL. Apex Marketing Group tells Front Office Sports. That figure includes print, digital, radio, TV, highlights, social media, going back to Taylor Swift's first game in September. Now tell me the NFL player. Okay, no, the NFL. Tell me the other person that's going to do that.
Wait, how many?
$331 million in value.
Hold on.
In what?
Let me think.
Is that how you?
Who else can move the needle like that? Wait, give me a minute. I'm thinking that. Let me think of somebody else can move the needle.
Country and like
no one.
And it could literally just apply.
Beyonce. If hypothetically speaking, if she went with Jay-Z and not Travis Kelce, let's say Beyonce.
She can move like this. Not like this. These eyes, Ocho. These 8-year-old eyeballs. Ocho,
the same. B has the same feeling.
Ocho, yes. I love Beyonce. Beyonce ain't moving the needle like this chick, Ocho. No.
What? You
tripping, Ocho.
Ask the chat.
She's the closest thing to moving the needle like Michael Jackson that we've seen.
Whoa!
He started drawing
back in a little bit. Beyonce moves the needle just like Taylor, if not more.
No, she doesn't.
Ask the chat, please.
Ask the chat, please. We put it to the chat.
Do a poll. Do a poll. Because Beyonce has those same set of eyes, young, old, middle age, and old. Include the eye. But I'm just saying,
not like Taylor.
Hypothetically
not like
speaking,
Taylor.
Women with money.
Beyonce would move the needle the same
not
way
like
Taylor's doing. It would be Beyonce being shown all the time.
Not like Taylor.
Oh, come on. Yes.
Not like Taylor, man. Taylor Swift is, I mean, she a different animal. And Beyonce is phenomenal.
No. Beyonce is on another stratosphere.
I mean, those are the two. When it comes
her visibility, she's not like out there like that the way Taylor is.
What?
So cut the feed. Wow.
Beyonce. That's the whole conversation that got everybody in the tizzy right now.
That was a lot of words. I hadn't heard anything about that. That's interesting.
All I know is that Beyonce just did a concert that went in theaters and niggas went crazy dressing up to go to the movies like it was Wakanda Forever or fucking Black Panther when it first came out. So with that being said, I don't believe that she's moving the needle more than Beyonce, and I don't think even if she did move the needle more than Beyonce, I don't think that people would enjoy her performance like they would a Beyonce performance.
It's not performing. No, it's not about performing. It's just being part of the NBA. I mean, I'm being
the NFL. Who moves the needle more for the NFL?
But wait, how do you move the needle more without no performances?
It's just like
just being there.
What it is like you
just literally being in the stands.
You being there in this. Hold on, listen.
Oh, hell.
Hold on, listen.
Is that what niggas talking about?
Listen, you being there associated with the NFL, like Taylor Swift.
Crazy as fuck.
Taylor Swift.
Hell
Listen,
no.
Taylor Swift is
No,
with
she's
Travis
brought new
Kelsey
eyes.
right now.
She's
They're about to go
literally
to the
brought-
Super Bowl right now.
She's
This is not like this is
brand new
this is a
eyeballs.
top tier football player and a top tier music industry person. So picking out of the top tier industry person that you know who will go to an NFL game and who can consistently go to an NFL game and generate the most money, generate the most eyes watching.
New eyes.
New eyes. Yeah, this is about new eyes.
I don't think
New
this is my
attention.
thing
I don't know
though.
why Shannon Sharp was
New
talking
attention.
like all of Taylor Swift's fans are like 10-year-old girls. I don't know,
Right.
I don't know where you got that. Taylor Swift's fans are adult white women with money and
Yes.
Stanley cups. They
Right.
have they are on the scene. They are watching it with their boyfriends. Which one is Travis? They're buying jerseys and shit because they want to be down. Like, he's not wrong that she's literally generating money just by
That's
the
cool.
25 seconds a total that she appears on screen in a 4-hour broadcast. More people are watching because she's there. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing. It's hard to quantify if that would be true of Beyonce, if instead of Beyonce doing a performance, just Beyonce being in the stands, she's dating a football nigga, and here she is. I don't know.
I don't think that would bring
I don't
new
think it would be the
eyes.
same thing. It would be some, but like I
I don't think it would be as
What
many
is the
new
point
eyes.
of quantifying that? That's not even. Who cares?
I'm just saying,
The
it's a meter. It's
I'm
a
just
needle.
saying,
It's moving
real,
the needle.
The real point is Taylor Swift is not Michael Jackson. That bitch can't dance. Next case. Yeah.
Right. Comparing her to
Not
Michael
only can
is
she
is
not
crazy.
dance, but none of her. I mean, I don't listen. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I'm gonna be honest with you. But even with that being said, like she's not as iconic as Mike. She doesn't have the I guess worldwide listeners in the way that Michael Jackson does. Like to even make that comparison, I think personally is disrespectful.
Well, Michael Jackson's sitting in the stands. If you knew Michael Jackson was coming,
Man, what? Oh man, what?
saying
Bro, what?
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, you know how
Bruh.
much
Who can,
security
who
they
can
would
do that? Who can do
Hold
that?
on. I just thought about this. Hold on. I just thought about this. Did y'all know that Beyonce is so famous that she literally is there? It's against the law for her to go to certain businesses
Yeah, I knew that.
because of how many people would storm the building and try to just to meet Beyonce.
And that's
I
all
ain't never heard of that for Taylor Swift. I know that's a fact.
So,
for
yeah,
Beyonce.
Taylor Swift. I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift
I
is on the
don't
same type time.
think-
I know it's a fact for Beyonce. I don't know that's a fact for
I don't
for
know.
Taylor
I just
Swift.
feel like both of them just can't pull up to a Starbucks.
Yeah,
No,
they can't
okay.
just go to.
Yeah.
They
I
can't
don't
just-
know that.
All right.
I don't know.
I didn't know
She can't.
that was
It will
a
cause
I don't know that.
It will cause a disturbance, bro.
I didn't
We
know
don't know that.
That is
but,
a law.
But it sounds, if it's true for one of them, then it is definitely true for the other one. I just saw something about Taylor Swift had been somewhere or driven past somewhere or something, and people like stormed the place, like hundreds of people in this tiny little nowhere space, like stormed this
No,
place
bro. Taylor
and
Swift can't just
destroyed
go
it.
anywhere.
Thinking
I'm not saying she can for security reasons, but I personally don't know as a fan, like me, because I don't look at Taylor Swift on that pedestal, and I'm not aware of her fan base like that.
No, I think that's true.
What?
I think he's saying is he doesn't know, and I'm saying I think it's just that thing. We don't even know how big white people.
Because, like, okay, let's just hold him for what his words were. He said Taylor Swift is bringing in basically white money. Beyonce is pulling in money from all different ethnicities, nigga. This is not just little kids. It's not just white.
Swift, bro.
Taylor
That's what I'm trying to
Swift is
tell
like
you.
the only person
Taylor Swift is not a country
making
music star.
Beyonce
Like
money.
Taylor
I
Swift
get
is
that.
an idol. Like she's a fuck icon.
That's fine. But I'm saying, I said, did you not hear my first statement? I said, if we're going by what he said, not my opinion, by what he said.
What
If
do
we're
you-
going off of what he said about bringing in like white people money and shit like that, Beyonce is beloved by everybody. So much to the fact that when she did that thing at the Super
a lot
Bowl,
of white people
it
don't
was
like Beyonce.
it was white women who was upset because I was like, oh fuck, Beyonce is black. Like I can't believe she's taking this stance. Like, and even news reporters was like, damn, Beyonce, we love you too. Like, you signed with the niggas basically type shit. So it's like she got crazy fans on both sides, bro. She's an icon, bro.
Bro, I'm just letting you know.
No, Taylor
bro.
Swift sweeps in the NFL audience, like just within that specific
realm.
Yeah, But between the advertisers and the sponsors and all the things that go into it, Taylor sweeps that shit. And that's just by nature of it being like a majority white thing that is, propagated by all the money and Beyonce's occasional habit of, I don't know.
That makes sense.
Putting
politics.
on Black Panther garb.
Politics. I get it.
Yes. So, and Taylor Swift seems to have none, really, except like a vague sort of power kind of, whatever. So she's easy to digest.
Got it. That makes sense.
But which and
she's
then
tailored for the audience is what you're saying.
Michael Jackson. So I don't know where we're going after that. Like he made all those sense up until somebody brought up Michael Jackson.
He was just like, she's not gonna get people watching. I mean, people watching like Michael Jackson or Taylor Swift just being there at the fucking place.
That's a crazy just to pull the
what Michael Jackson is
the most example out of the earth and just be like, and like Taylor Swift, just like that. No, not just like that. Taylor Swift is an entity unto herself, as was Michael.
But I feel like that's a debate. That's a topic we can dive into the future. Who is not even just for the NFL, just musically, period. We can talk about who's really moving that needle as close as Mike.
Beyonce.
That's a very tall task to move the needle. Bro, Michael Jackson's still on the stage and niggas was fucking passing out,
nigga. Dying.
He only needs to take off his glasses, bro.
That's why it's Beyonce.
Michael Jackson is the only nigga that I've seen on stage, not personally, but like on video, where just the same way when they did the 5 heartbeats and the nigga was singing to the girl, that's the only nigga. That's the only nigga I've seen really do that in real life, bro. Like nobody touching that, bro.
Oh, you should
passing out, bro.
Footage. Just saying.
But yeah, you know me. I'm a Beehive. I'm part of the Beehive. It's Beyonce over everything. So I was Shannon Sharp. That's my aunt right there. I was kind of disappointed. Like, come on, bro.
I'm not surprised.
I
don't trust no nigga with a little ass chain, bro.
Even put Taylor Swift and Beyonce in the same sentence is disrespectful for me.
Crazy.
But I get it though. Taylor Swift she has a diamond album, another album that's 9 times platinum. Beyonce don't got no diamond albums. I'm just saying, like she don't.
Word.
She don't got no diamonds.
Yeah. She don't got no diamond album. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she ain't got no diamond albums, that's a big argument.
She ain't got a diamond album yet, but Taylor Swift got one, and she got another one that's at 9 million, about to go to 10. So
what? She got 2?
Yeah, she basically got 2 diamond albums.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying. But Taylor Swift also has more music than Beyonce. She has 10 albums to Beyonce's 6. So,
That's fair. That's kind of like what Ocho was saying, that her visibility is not out there like Taylor Swift. So I guess that makes sense.
And plus, she's an American white woman. Of course. The history of the United States have shown us the American white woman will always be loved more than the American black woman.
That accounts for
that. Come on. I didn't want to have to say that.
35% increase.
Like, come on. We know the obvious. Like,
we know what's going on. It's football, bro. Closest thing we got to, you know what? Let's
all right.
Draft day.
Speaking of draft, record label draft is coming. I got my man Amazing Spider Cam is coming back for the draft. We got a couple other folks as well coming through. Also, a concept that was brought to me that I feel like the What It Sound Like podcast could do. I seen it on TikTok, and a couple people have been asking me to join it as well. But they did a draft where they drafted like 7 albums from any genre, from any time in music. So you could pick Michael Jackson's Thriller album, and then the next round you could pick Good Kid, Mad City. It's just a draft of albums. who could put the best collection of albums together. You know what I mean?
I'm cool with that. I mean, y'all done that hella times just for the post engagement, so I'm cool with that.
But yeah, that's a idea that was brought to my attention. So you know what I mean,
I like that.
We could try it.
By the way, the TikTok been going crazy. Good job.
Yeah, definitely. Even though we banned for a week, but you know.
What?
Yeah. Some hate speech was said by somebody.
No.
You know what I mean? I wasn't on that.
Was it the Ariana Grande versus what's her name, bro?
Oh no. That's I'm talking about the Blur Cartel TikTok. We got banned.
Oh, okay.
What it sound like TikTok? We cool.
Oh, y'all had hate speech on there?
Yeah. Lot of N words with the ER and then an R word.
What the ER?
Oh,
and then
our own people.
And then an R word that was used to describe mentally challenged people.
Whoa!
Hey, yo, shut up.
You can't say those things on TikTok Live. You can't say those things,
bro. This nigga's annoying.
But you know, we'll be back
next week. Wait, hold on, real quick. This was said by black people.
I believe so.
Of course. Whoa! I missed that one.
This show cute.
We got your albums for you that we are gonna review. We still gonna review you. We got you. You know what I mean? You got your Benny the Butcher. Everybody Can't Go. You know what I mean? New album just dropped.
We doing it? Well, I thought you was gonna log off. All right.
No. We ain't doing it tonight because I gotta.
Okay.
And then you know, I'm just letting them know what we getting into. But
okay.
So just for the viewers, if you want to listen, give your opinion. But yeah, Benny the Butcher, Everybody Can't Go, and you also have Kid Cudi, Insano. You know what I mean? And then 21 Savage, American Dream. So
I can't wait to talk trash. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? Those are your album reviews. Also, the record label draft. We're going to get together on Monday, get that field together. You know what I mean? You know, I would. Taylor Swift came out in 06, so I can't draft her. You know what I mean? She came out in 06. I got to do 2010. It's 2010 till now, so.
I'm going to need to brush up.
Wait, so can't you can draft her then? Because, 06.
2010.
Yeah.
She came out 06.
Nigga forgot to carry the one.
This is an artist.
Right. I'm the R word. What?
But yeah, you know, it's your boy Hollywood Sensei the Blur Cartel. Make sure you go check out that roundtable episode. We was talking about anime game changers, or are you a game manager? So, you know, we put up an anime and we ask. So you put up like an anime like One Piece and you ask, is One Piece a game changer or is it a game manager? You know what I mean? And then you go from there. You know what I mean? But of course, everybody said One Piece is a game changer. You would be stupid to say it's not. But you know what I mean? You know. But that's the roundtable. Check that out. Check out Friday Night Year tomorrow as well. You know what I mean? Honey and Cocoa podcast as well.
Honey and Cocoa.
Waifu Views, Tapping No Capping, and also Welcome to Hollywood. I'm back. We are moving to Tuesdays. You know what I mean? Tuesday afternoons. Welcome to Hollywood is back. So, you know what I mean?
Wait, didn't you invite me and Zell for a certain episode?
Yeah, I was on. I'm doing an anime fight tier list. So,
yeah, wait, when is that?
It's gonna be on Tuesday.
All right, bet. Remind me, bro.
I got you.
I'm down for that. Y'all can I? All right, because we about to hop off. Yeah, y'all watching Solo Leveling?
I ain't seen it yet, guys. I ain't seen it yet.
Of course, you know my nigga Sung Jin Woo. That's
boy, they doing it.
I keep hearing great things though.
I was real mad they was turning it into an anime. I'm not gonna lie. I heard it was
yeah, because they've been fucking up the mangas, and when it comes to animation, like they screwed up. God of High School, No Bleach was bad. Tower of God was okay, but yeah, they've been fucking up.
This is the best manga John so far. Well, it was a webtoon, right?
Yeah, it's a webtoon. But yeah, check out that Solo Leveling. Shout out to Sung Jin Woo. He is that boy. He is that boy for real. You know what I mean? But you know what it sound like podcast. We back next week. You know what I mean? You know, get that draft popping. Let you know how I felt about that 21 Savage album. I already told y'all I gave it a 10, but I'll give you my explanation next week. You know what I mean? And you know, we'll see. I already know Con-Man ain't give it a high score because he's shaking.
10, nigga. I listened to the album because a 10.
I listened to it multiple times.
It's not.
Wait, who got a
bro.
10?
Come on.
10 is wild.
21 Savage.
Bro, listen to it
10
again.
is wild, nigga.
21 Savage got a 10 from me.
You
From
got
me.
that's wild.
Because I've heard high scores from you. You can't now all of a sudden just now this one's a 10 because you feel like it. Nah, bro, that's not in line with your other scores.
No,
Not along with my other score.
Oh, you messing, you can't mess the, you messing it up.
Yeah, no.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 2. All
right.
That's drawing.
I'm gonna give that joint a 2.
I don't never agree with the 2s.
Nah, I don't never give an album that low unless it's really bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it don't deserve it. It don't deserve nothing too crazy, but a 10 is
for me.
10 is bananas. I'm just telling you, a 10 is crazy. That's all.
I'll explain myself when the time comes.
And you know what I'm gonna say for you, Hollywood.
4.
That's a lot, bro. That's drawing.
It is
for you.
It is.
It's crazy.
But I don't give out 10s.
If you look at that album and you compare it to the other albums that we gave a 10, that's crazy.
We didn't even we haven't gave no album.
Like we've given like we have 14, but I don't think none of them actually
rated ever.
The number one.
No, we've never rated.
Mm-mm.
You never
like we've never gotten 10s across the board.
I gave a 10. Who I gave 10s to? I gave
never
a 10,
gave a 10, bro.
I did. I gave a 10 to Kendrick. Beyonce, Renaissance got a 10.
No, you didn't give 10s. You gave
I did.
8, 9s.
No. Kendrick got a 10 for me. Beyonce and Harry Styles.
I need the footage.
Big Stepper gave it a 10.
I need the footage.
10, bro.
Yes, that album, I gave that joint a 10.
I gotta listen. Now I gotta go back and watch the episodes.
Right, I was about to say I gotta listen to the album. No, I don't. I gotta watch the episode.
Beyonce, Kendrick, and Harry Styles. They was the highest joints I rated. You know what I mean?
And you're going to say 1,
right.
2, 3.
Right.
You know, Meg said. You know, Meg said all his followers is bots, right?
Listen, man. But you know that'll be the time will come for us to talk about that album. But it might be some more albums that get a 10 this year. You never know. You know what I mean?
Wow. Well, actually, Chief Keef about to drop.
I mean, Chief Keef dropping. I mean, my man Smino said he giving us 3 albums this year. I mean,
we'll see.
Like Jay dropping another album.
They're fucking. I feel like these are threats.
I mean, Future and Metro Boomin about to drop a joint. I'm just saying. Like, this year about to be mean. Like
Justin Timberlake is giving you new music.
Oh yeah, Justin Timberlake.
Oh no.
JT.
No.
JT.
No.
JT.
Not based off of that last shit. No.
You didn't like Selfish?
No.
No, he didn't listen to the new shit.
Oh, that's the new. That's what I meant. The new one.